Good morning, my nasties. I am filming on my phone today. My computer is doing stuff, so I thought, you know what? Let me not depend on that computer today. I just want to film a quick voiceover, or rather a quick little face-to-face chit-chat before the vlog officially begins. The chaos is already starting. There's a delivery truck outside and the gremlin delivery trucks, you know how that goes. It's early in the day. I am not quite awake yet. My coffee is going, so I can't wait to go grab that. And I woke up to, I don't know if you can see it, I woke up to a sty on this eye this morning. Yes, your girl woke up to a sty, which was of course unplanned. I've never had a sty in my life. 2023 was just the year of firsts, right? My first bee sting ever. Now my first sty. I recently purchased new glasses, got a new prescription and everything. And look at that. They're purple cat eye. Are they not perfect for my life? And yet, we're going on a tangent here, but welcome to my channel. Welcome to my life. Welcome to the chaos mush that is my brain. So yesterday, I was playing with my new glasses and I thought, okay, I want different glasses for different outfits because in the past, glasses are expensive, right? Or at least they used to be expensive. When I purchased my glasses that I typically wear, they were, hundreds of dollars, right? But now, the internet being the internet, there are plenty of places where you can purchase glasses for like $100 and less. So you could purchase your serious everyday glasses and then you can purchase fashion glasses that are still prescription. So I dreamt up acrylic glasses, which they exist. That's not innovative, right? But I would like to own a few different pairs of acrylic glasses so that I can switch with my outfit, switch with my mood. And specifically, the one that I'm lusting for at the moment, my next purchase will be hopefully some frames that are magenta and orange, some sort of a gradient. I'm looking for like a sunset gradient. So I'm going to be on the hunt for that today and hopefully making that purchase. And I don't know, it's just something fun that I want to do. This is the beauty of having no vices and being not necessarily antisocial, but selectively social, is that I don't go out and spend my money often. You know, I cocktail bars and all that kind of crap. I do, but not often. So I can use those funds for fun food and fun accessories. So that's what we're going to do. But anyway, weird tangent over. I'm feeling discombobulated because I'm not filming on my computer. It doesn't feel normal. I don't even have most of my pink lighting on. It's too early for that. I do have the purple one. But anyways, what the hell are we going to do today? It's going to be a busy day, as always. I have a list of everything that needs to be accomplished today, but because of Mr. or Mrs. Sty here, I decided, you know what? I do have a list that I was going to stick to pretty religiously. I usually do. I make my lists and then I check them off throughout the day. But today, I put the 3 things that need to get attended to today, no matter what, a couple of illustrations, and some brainstorming, and then order packaging. But after that, everything else on this list, we're just gonna play it by the feels, whatever I feel like doing at whatever time I feel like doing it today. I typically don't function that well with that degree of disorganization when it comes to my tasks when I have a lot to do, but we shall see. If I've learned anything in the past decade or so of my life, is that I can plan and plan and plan and plan, and I can have all the intentions of this, and this happening, but external factors will always change my course of action. So, remember the bee sting. Nobody planned for a bee sting. Nobody planned for a sty. So let's be a little spontaneous in our work day today. Again, nothing exciting. We're not, bungee jumping off of buildings. I'm not suddenly learning how to I don't know, play a sport. Oh, sports, me. Although to be fair, some sports I think would be cool. Ballroom dancing, I consider that to be a sport. That's a sport, right? God, I would love to learn ballroom dancing. Not going to anytime soon, in another life perhaps, but that's a fun sport. Okay, let's not veer into sports that Karla would consider, right? Okay, anyways, let's get on with the day. Working on illustrations, possibly some painting, order packaging, perhaps. No, that will happen. Illustrations, order packaging, and then God knows what else. Let's get on with the day. But first, let's get that coffee. Let's get that coffee because it's smelling good, and Does caffeine affect me? I still have yet to figure it out because hamster on a wheel constantly, but placebo effect, let's go get it and let's wake up. I do have my water as always, but anyways, coffee. Let's get that coffee and let's get to work. And let us get on with the vlog. So I am actually going to be inserting this little clip, which technically I filmed last week, as this little lady has already long been on her way. She has already arrived, but I did mention it in a couple videos and on my social media and all of that, but I had a little bit of a giveaway for my Patreon patrons. I'll keep it short, I promise. I created this line art originally to upload for my patrons during the month of November as one of our autumnal coloring pages. That's why she's a little mushroom girl. You know, we had to put a little spider web in there to make her just a little spooky because me and the spook, you know. So anyway, I created the line art, but as with most of the line art that I create, it pains me to leave them sitting around in my sketchbook unfinished. So I finished her up. I made a Sketchy Saturday video, which I'm not sure if this vlog will be up before the Sketchy Saturday, but there is a Sketchy Saturday to go along with this illustration. But anyway, I wanted to just give a little bag, say a little thank you to my Patreon patrons for just being awesome. And I didn't want this one to sit in my sketchbook anymore. I created her, I colored her, why not give her away? So that's what you see me doing here. I was selecting the name for the winner of this. So yeah, it was just a little giveaway. But aside from that, we tried something a little bit different in the intro to this vlog. Yeah, nothing crazy. I just did a little picture-in-picture action because I was going out of town and I did a little bit of filming. And I thought, oh, you know what? Since I get on camera and I do my face-to-face chit-chats with you all, don't you get sick of seeing me like that? Wouldn't you rather, if you are one of the people who watches my vlog and doesn't just listen to it, wouldn't you want to see a little background imagery maybe if I have it? I'm not going to be doing that all the time, but I just tried it out because I was heading out of town and the lighting was perfect. And I thought, let me just film for a couple minutes while I'm leaving town. And then when I'm returning, and I will insert that into the vlog. So I think whenever I go out of town or whenever I visit a fun place, I'm going to video record it and then I will use it as a background maybe for a little chit chat. I don't know. Anyways, thank you for participating in this giveaway to my Patreon patrons. And I've just finished up a sketching session and trying to adjust my lighting. What is happening here? Okay, whatever. I just finished up doing some sketching and now I'm going to be packaging in order, you all. I still have quite a few of these hand-embellished Day of the Dead Katrina art prints. You can see the little gold dots throughout the print. So we have this one as well, my lovely alien girl. As of my filming this, after this one gets shipped out, I have one remaining, one more of these. So if you are new to my channel, new to my artwork in general, when something is going to be sold out, I actually mean it. You know, some people will sell out of their stuff and then it'll miraculously come back by popular demand and all that sort of thing. Well, no, when it's time to go in my store, it's time to go. So this is one of my absolute favorite illustrations ever. I still have the original. I never sold the original and I do not intend to because I love her so much. However, it is one of my least popular prints. So in this instance, the people have spoken. Once she's gone, she will be gone forever. So I have one left. One remains. If you would like it, go over to the Etsy shop and scoop it up. So I'm not going to be filming the order packaging for this order because my phone needs to charge. But thank you to the lovely who ordered these art prints. I'm going to get them packaged up for you and on their way. Oh my gosh. It has to be in the mid-60s in my apartment today, and I am freezing. I know. Some of you out there are probably like, it's snowing! Stop crying about your 66 degrees or whatever it is in here. Watch it be 70. I'm cold. I'm cold. I'm not made for this weather. Anyway, I just sat down to work. I'm going to be working for the next hour or two. I do have a busy day today, so I have to kind of partition my schedule. But I am going to be working on a sketchy Saturday for about 40 minutes. Then I'm going to switch gears to something else. Let me show you a couple sketches that I sketched. Just a couple of faces, just because I want to try some experiments with technique on those. So I worked on those, but really what I wanted to share with you is my sketchbook for next year. Here is my sketchbook for next year. I ordered it online. I will have a link for it down below, as well as a link for my planner. I don't know how I feel about the sketchbook yet, though. So just a disclaimer, it will be linked. It is an Amazon link down below, but I have yet to use this. So I'm not recommending it. I'm not recommending it yet. So purchase at your own risk. But the reason that I wanted this one is because it is significantly thinner than the behemoth that I've been using. So I've been using this one, which is very thick. As you can see, many pages, and it's marker paper. So it's a nice, smooth, white paper that does, of course, take marker very well. It does not take water media too well. It does because I force it to, but it doesn't take it well. This one, on the other hand, is much thinner, sleeker, much lighter. That sketchbook is surprisingly heavy. And the paper is an off-white. It's more of a traditional sketchbook. You can see that off-white creamy color. And it's highly textured, this paper. Not as textured as, say, a watercolor, but I think this is going to look cool with some inking techniques. Now, is it going to handle marker very well? I think it's going to bleed on this paper. Is it going to handle watercolor very well? I think it's going to handle watercolor better than my previous book, but this is one of those papers that's going to get incredibly crinkly, which is good. I love a crinkly sketchbook. But yeah, we've yet to see. So this might have to be strictly for inking and line art and graphic, or rather graphite sketchbook. I don't know. But I just put the stickers on, which you will see footage of that if you didn't already in this vlog. So this is I know technically it's the end of the year, but these stickers were released towards the end of the year. So I thought, man, we're going to count them as stickers for 2024. So that's that on that. And then I also have my planner for 2024. If you've been with me since last year, and assuming you watch my videos on a regular basis, I think I mentioned it in a vlog that I had gone on a 2-week journey trying to find a damn planner out at the store. I didn't go every single day to go look for one, but I went to, I don't know, 6, maybe 8 different stores throughout the course of 2 weeks attempting to find a planner. I'm very particular about my planners. The planner that I used this year is just a plain white. Well, here, let me grab it. I have very specific, albeit minimalist, planner needs. So it is dirty. I did spill coffee on it. I was out of town and I spilled coffee on it and I've yet to clean it. I literally just returned. So anyway, she's a little dirty. She got some coffee spilled on her and she needs to be cleaned. Look at the coffee spillage, but it's okay. The disaster occurred towards the end of the year, so I don't have to live with this for a year. So anyway, I just wanted a plain wire-bound sketchbook with minimal decoration. And my big thing is that the interior needs to be plain. I don't like planners that are full of color, full of goofy little, live, laugh, love quotes and all that kind of bullshit. I just need plain black and white pages and a nice clean look to it, okay? And I did not want to repeat the drama that was last year with my planner. So this year I ordered one, and I found what has to be the planner that is so perfect for my life. It's a nice small size. I do enjoy the large size, but I wanted to go with a little one this year. And as you can see, we kept with the celestial theme. I tend to for my planners. This one has these very tiny gold stars everywhere. How cute is it? I love this one. If I see something else similar this year, I am going to pick it up and use it as well because I do like that size. But anyways, we went with a smaller version, still with the celestial theme. We've got the sun and the moon phases and all of that good stuff. So black and gold, can't go wrong with some black and gold action. And the interior kind of matches my sketchbook. It's an off-white as opposed to the true white pages. And these are just little stickers. Plain black and white. Love that. I love that. So this will also be linked down below if you are interested. This company does make different covers. There were several covers that were very cute, but I don't know. I wanted to go with this one. So anyway, let's get to work. Let's carry on with the vlog. Welcome to my kitchen, my kitchenette. So I'm getting ready to make dinner and do dishes. We'll finish the dishes. I already started, but I wanted to take a little break because I wanted to try something weird and new that I discovered at the grocery store. I've told you all, well, this is no surprise, but for those of you who are new, I drink a lot, as in liquids, not alcohol, but water, tea, coffee, and any weird thing that I find at specialty grocery stores. And I'm a mushroom person, okay? I love mushrooms, all sorts of, love them. Just, oh God, I love mushrooms. I've mentioned to you guys, much to the disgust of most of you, but my favorite pizza, okay? If I could eat one type of pizza for the rest of my life, it would be mush pizza, what I call mush pizza, which is pizza, marinara sauce, red sauce with, so in other words, standard. So a standard pizza with extra cheese, tons of mushrooms, olives, and pineapple chunks. See why I call it mush pizza? It is a mushy pizza. But anyway, that's my absolute favorite. And I found this at the grocery store, Trader Joe's specifically. It's mushroom root beer. What? So you know I had to buy it. And let's see if I can... Do you need more light? A little bit more light. Okay, so I have my cute little mug. Well, this is not a mug. What is this? I don't know if that's a soup cup. I don't even know, but... Oops. Was I supposed to shake this? This is one of those weird drinks that sometimes you have to shake, right? Let's see, perishable, blah, 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 keep refrigerated, blah, 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 blah. Yeah, it's nothing but mushrooms. Weird. Okay. Apple cider vinegar. Oh, shit. I don't like apple cider vinegar. Oh, well. Mushrooms, reishi mushrooms, chaga mushrooms, turkey tail mushrooms, and there's caffeine in it. So, let's see. Uh-oh, Bentley's over there at my computer turning things on. He jumped onto my desk and he pushed the keyboard. And he's watching YouTube apparently, so. Oh, it smells just like root beer. Yeah, it smells like root beer. I like root beer, it's just too sweet. Sarsaparilla. I love sarsaparilla too. Let's see. Oh my God. Okay, so this is what this is the amount of sweetness that I would like in my root beer, which is very little. I can definitely taste the apple cider vinegar. I wish that was not in it. But were it not for that, were it not for that, it would be perfect. Oh my God. I kind of like this. It's called Alive. Alive, ancient mushroom elixir. Ooh. Anyway, if I have any weirdos out there who are adventurous with their beverages, give it a try. Now, don't slap me if you hate it, But, interesting. Anyway, let's carry on with the vlog, I guess. So I did indeed get some sketching as well as some painting done during the course of this vlog as planned, which was wonderful. Also did quite a bit of work for my online store, Coconauty, which of course I don't put on this channel. Next year, I hope that I can, well, it's not I hope that I can, it's a question of whether or not I actually do it. I have been struggling with figuring out how to make my Coconauty YouTube channel functional because I, of course, am dedicated to this channel, but I want to do content, fashion-related content over on Coconauty. And I think now that I've had my store open for about a year, I consider the first, 6 or so months a little bit of a trial period. I was still building the store and all of that, but now that I have accumulated quite a bit of inventory in terms of vintage clothing, I think styling videos are going to have a home over on my Coconauty channel. So that's been floating around in the back of my head. I was thinking about that while I was sketching. And then painting. So as much as I thought that I wanted to get back into painting larger scale work, it's not in the cards for me, honestly, because I'm restricted on several things: time and space, of course, and budgeting. Wooden panels are quite expensive, so they're a pain in the butt to store, for me anyway, because when I paint, I become a fiend and I will accumulate a stack and stack and stack upon stack of wooden panels, and I don't have the room to store all of that. And I live in a 1-bedroom apartment, and who knows, maybe one day I'm going to downsize, and then storing giant wooden panels is not ideal. So I decided to continue with sketching in paint. So I've been creating these little 5x7s, and then these are about 6x9, so they're a little bit larger, or 7x9, something like that. These cute little wooden panels. So they are all real wood, but they're tiny and they're cute, and I'm experimenting with treating them as true paint sketches. I find myself in my sketchbooks working on sketches for more than an hour, right? There was a time in my life when I thought a sketch needed to be quick, under an hour, under 2 hours and whatnot. But because I am using paint, I thought, okay, let's keep my sketchbooks to, if a sketch is going to take me 15 minutes, fine. If it's going to take me an hour, fine. If it's going to take me 2 hours, fine. More than that, fine, But for these paintings, let me challenge myself to work quickly. And so far, so good. I mean, I only started doing these little paintings last summer, and I work on them on and off. I go through a couple periods where I finish several for a week, then I take a week or two off, and then I jump back into it. And I'm not on any particular schedule, which is fine. I don't plan on changing that, because forcing myself to work results in problems, right? I don't think it's wise to force oneself to work. But that being said, I have so many creative projects going on at a time that I am never not being productive, right? If I'm not painting, I have sketching. If I'm not sketching, I have illustrating. If I'm not illustrating, I'm working on Coconauty with fashion. If I'm not doing that, then I have my wax melt, right? My wax melt line. So I'm always doing something creative. I'm always being productive. And for instance, in this situation, when I'm painting, I'm formulating ideas for other projects, or I'm thinking about other things. So I'm always being creative, even though I may not specifically be sketching, I'll be thinking about painting. If I'm painting, I'll be thinking about fashion, right? So it's a circular orbit of creativity that's going on at all hours of the day, and that's good. But anyways, you will be seeing more of these paintings coming up in future videos, because one thing that I find that I lack, and this has always been an issue with me creatively, is speed. I can sketch very quickly in graphite, but when it comes to painting, I'm quite a slow painter, and that's fine. Being slow and methodical when one is trying to achieve a particular look, a particular effect, is one thing. I totally understand that. But there's something about painting that I love when it comes to the visual painterly look. I love to see brushstrokes. I love to see little anomalies in the paint. I love to see mistakes. I'm not a fan of perfection when it comes to painting. Don't get me wrong. If you are a realist artist out there, photorealist, great, more power to you. That's very difficult and it takes dedication, but that's simply not where I am as a creative, and I'm finding that even with my marker work, I have been experimenting with kind of working in a more painterly, quote unquote, marker style where things are getting scritchy, scratchier, messier. And I like that direction. It feels good. It feels very dynamic. And forcing myself to work within a limited time frame is going to hopefully result in my working faster, my working smarter, not harder necessarily. And hopefully I will have a ton of cute little paintings. And this will allow me then to sell these paintings at an incredibly affordable price for anyone who wishes to purchase something. So it's a learning experiment for me, and then it's also going to be a way for me to offer more artwork to those who wish to purchase it, to collect it, and all that kind of thing. And because they're sketches, I don't have to agonize over spending weeks or months on a painting, right? It could be done in a matter of a few hours and woo, something cute at the end of the day, right? So anywho, I'm going to go ahead and cut the vlog off now. Thank you so much for watching. You know what to do. Take a look down below. Everything you need to know will always be down below. Be bad, be good. I do not give a damn which. Just make sure you come back in one piece, and I hope I see you around. All right, so come back. All right, shoo. I'm taking off now. I'll see you in the next one.